Hello, welcome to episode 191 of Nation of Conversation. I am here with the love of my life. Back from vacation is Bill Cash.
Boo.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, you can
Hey,
tell
guys.
us now.
You're supposed to wait. That's how it works.
It's my
Next.
first show in a while.
It is. You were
Yeah.
off 1 week. You forgot everything.
Gotta hit the roster.
Next to him, he is, I don't know, the only guy who liked the Rumble in this room.
Yeah, and you guys, I'm the only
In
one.
this room.
Yeah, and everyone else enjoyed it.
That's not true.
Oh, yes, they. Okay, I'm sorry. You two did it.
I did not.
There was a
You
lot
didn't
of
even watch it.
there were
watched
some
10
people on
minutes.
Twitter that didn't like it.
No, several people who then turned around once. See that? Well, we'll get to it.
All right, it's Mike
You
DeFazio.
people are putting your.
Putting the cart before the horse.
Exactly. Thank
Next to him, it is Wally Foley, who's here until he can find a replacement, which is not going well since he's still here.
you. Yes.
I'm still here.
It's been 3 weeks. You still haven't found anybody.
Nope, not yet. Not yet.
You would think you put more than 30% effort into that so you could get yourself out of here. But no, somehow less than 30%. All right, we're going to talk about Royal Rumble like we just said. Some of us liked it, some of us did not.
That's insane that you did it.
I mean,
It was not good.
You are. Well, you know what? Bill's got
We'll get-
awful opinions anyway about all this stuff.
we'll get there. Couple of quick ones. Sheamus came back. He defeated Shorty G. Whatever.
Who cares?
Who fucking cares? Andrade
He's ripped now.
defeated.
Like he's like cut up now. Sheamus.
Yeah, of course. Whenever
He's been cut up.
But when
He
you
was
come
huge
back,
for a
you're
while, but-
especially cut up. But
Yeah.
then once you hit the road,
Once you get into the drug testing program, you mean, you really lose those muscles. A Bill match, the ultimate Bill match, Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo.
Didn't
Bill's-
watch it, but I'm sure this was fantastic.
Bill's two guys.
Was it good?
Andrade won. I didn't watch it.
I can't wait until he rips Rey Mysterio's mask off at WrestleMania.
he did. I guess he beat him clean as a whistle, Andrade. But
Oh, he's because Carrillo's still on the come
I
up.
think
Andrade
Carrillo,
is there.
I think Carrillo's
Done?
donezo now.
Carrillo's donezo.
The thing is with Carrillo, he's great, but his charisma level is like, it's just not there.
Wow.
It's just not there. Him and his talking, it's just not there.
Well, you gotta let him follow around his cousin for a while.
We had Roman Reigns defeat King Corbin in a
Far too long.
I turned it on.
This was
This
21
match came on, and I
minutes.
said, "Let me know when the Rumble's on," because I am not watching this one.
Yeah.
No way this was just 20. This felt like a half hour.
This is from Wikipedia, so
Wow,
maybe
that
it
match
could be wrong.
It felt fucking crazy long.
I mean, 21 minutes is crazy fucking long for a Baron Corbin match.
This match was
Yeah,
Dumb.
doesn't he get
There was-
as gassed as like Brock?
There was a long.
no Baron Corbin.
I don't think he's a
No.
gassed guy, but there
His
was
style is not.
there was a
giving-
long period where like the Usos came out.
I know, and then all of a sudden Roman and Corbin just disappeared, and it became a tag team match.
Yeah, and then Roman put Corbin into a porta potty.
yeah.
And turned it over,
And then nothing happened.
and then he came out completely dry.
At least have him come out with like a little blue on him or something.
Anything,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would make sense.
But then you wouldn't want to pin him. If he smells like poopy.
Ugh. You smell like a poopy.
But yeah, this
Poopy
was just,
Corbin. Poopy Corbin.
This was just a dumb classic Roman, and just like you could not script a more
It was like
Roman Reigns Baron Corbin match than this.
when's the last time Roman Reigns had just an in-ring match where
Yeah,
he wasn't
that's
like
true.
using chairs, going around the arena, doing a bunch of bullshit?
I can only imagine the Fiend match we'll get at WrestleMania.
Well, there you go. All right, Women's Royal Rumble. First good thing that happened.
This was very good. This is a very
See
good
that
Rumble.
now this was good, but it wasn't nearly as good as the men's.
It was like six times better than the men's.
It
match.
was good.
It was not.
It wasn't.
Kelly
It wasn't amazing.
Kelly, Molly Holly.
Molly Holly was good.
Oh,
the-
Molly Holly, I'm pretty sure knocked herself out.
For like these appearances, she at least can try to do stuff.
No more Molly.
Kelly, not good.
No.
Anyway, this was the NXT Women's Redacted
I
Royal
believe
Rumble.
that the final count was like 13 or 14 NXT women.
Yeah,
Was it?
Which
All
is
NXT
crazy.
women.
I think between them, Shayna and Bianca had 16 of the 29 eliminations.
Bianca, they both
I
had
think they
8.
each- I think they each had
yeah,
8.
they each had 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlotte won.
But was there any other women that could have been in it that they were said no? Like, there's just Sasha, and Sasha, Kelly was there.
Sasha was injured. is
Sasha
what
was
they
injured.
think.
She was not medically
Yeah.
clear, and that's why
Where
Kelly
was Nia
Kelly.
Jax? Was she also injured?
She's
Nia
not
is
back.
not clear.
Ruby Riott
Ruby's not clear.
back.
Ember's not clear.
Yeah, none of them are back.
But that's why Kelly
the-
Kelly was in, because
Oh yeah. What about the iconic duo?
Yeah,
That's-
where were
um,
they?
Billy had some sort of surgery. I think the old yabba surgery.
What's the yabba yabba
You know
surgery?
what it is.
A Flintstones thing.
The Flintstones are where her feet can be her pedals for her car.
She was late because the new car. where
No,
she
that's true.
usually-
I don't know where Peyton was. Peyton,
She in Australia? Did I see?
maybe.
I thought I saw her saying that she was.
A lot of people were wondering where Rhea was, and the thing is they didn't put any champions in either match.
Which they have in the
Oh,
past.
Shinsuke was.
Yeah.
No.
But
I don't know.
They didn't put any NXT.
And who was the U.S.
people.
champ? I think the U.S. champ was too, maybe.
Andrade.
Oh no, he
he was
wasn't.
not in
He
it.
was not. You're right.
But I'm glad they didn't
yeah.
put Rhea or Kaylee Ray. But still, no. Well, we'll get to the part where they should have probably had another person.
Okay.
Like Piper Niven.
Yeah, I thought Piper Niven was going to be there.
Instead of
All right, so the women's props that we went over last time. Who enters number 2 was Bianca Belair. Nobody got that right. Fastest elimination, Chelsea Green, 12 seconds.
Yeah, that was.
Bummer. I was excited when she came out. She got eliminated
Yeah.
in 12 seconds. Great.
This stupid storyline, I already hate with
What?
her manager or
Yeah,
whatever, her agent.
I'm not crazy about Robert Stone, and I hate that everyone's like, "Oh, this is a Tony Khan ripoff." No, like people think
what?
he's supposed to be Tony Khan.
Supposed to look like Tony Khan?
Yeah, like they're digging at Tony Khan.
Why does Tony Khan wear big giant glasses?
No.
He wears glasses. He
He's also not on TV.
yeah, but he's supposed
He's
to
a
be.
little nerd, too.
Yeah. Suppose people think like this is all a dig at Tony Khan, but it's
I
not, because
don't.
Stone's been doing this for like a year since
Longer
he came.
than, longer than Tony Khan's been around in the wrestling world. All right. So that was bummer. We talked about some of the people that came in. We also saw Santina return. Go ahead, Bill. I'll give you the floor.
It was dumb, but it was fine.
Oh,
And
okay.
Santina eliminated herself, so whatever.
Well, this more than anything, the biggest story coming out of this was Bianca
Killed everybody.
looks terrific, and obviously, I feel like this is. I don't know. Meltzer said that they've got plans now. Big, like, they don't rush people up anymore. This is all planned out. All the NXT stuff, but I still feel like Vince was like, Bianca, she's the one tonight.
Well, she has an NXT title match.
But she's not gonna beat Rhea.
Whichever one of you said that she's about to get called up and join the Street Profits, I think is for sure.
That's for
the
sure
case.
what's gonna happen.
I believe
She's
I
gonna
called that.
lose.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a curtain call.
Yeah,
She goes
come
up.
up. Yeah.
She goes.
Hopefully
up for sure.
she can do this. This is great.
This made her look like a
looked
bazillion bucks.
This is the best she's looked.
Yeah.
To be honest, in a while. Not that she's a bad wrestler. It's just she hasn't really done a lot. She cooled way off,
She cooled way
Yeah,
off.
cool her off.
and this is the best she's looked
This
in a while.
should probably heat her up major for the Rhea feud.
You would think. So we talked about some of the people that came in. The longest lasting was Bianca, 33 minutes, 20 seconds. 29th entrant was Santina Morella. Total time of the match was 54 minutes, 20
I
seconds.
think we were all over.
We were all over.
By a
As
lot.
far-
I went 50 minutes.
Yeah, he went 50.
Oh,
So Bill gets it.
I knew that they were only giving the women time the first time because it was the first
Oh,
time.
great. A rematch tonight on Raw of Umberto versus Andre. I'm
sure it's a great match.
That's insane.
But why would you do it?
That's insane how they go back
and
to it.
Andrade went in as the champ, right? And he
Yeah.
beat the challenger.
Yeah.
Clean as a sheet.
Yeah.
So the challenger gets a rematch the next day.
That's insane.
That makes no sense. Charlotte won
Of
the
course.
match.
It was kind of split into two matches. It was
Yeah.
up until Bianca got eliminated, then Charlotte cleaned house, and then like a new match, a new Rumble started, and that was
Sorta
just
like the
about
men's.
halfway through. Yeah, just like the. And I guess that's probably the best way to like lay these matches out. It's probably very hard to lay it out beat by beat, for 30 people, so you split it into two. But Yeah, I thought Bianca looked great. I enjoyed the first half. Besides Molly Holly, who looked like she probably should have gotten knocked out immediately.
Yeah, she wasn't great, but I don't. When you're going to do this sort of thing, she's probably the best one they can bring back besides Beth Phoenix.
Well, no, I feel like there's way
Yeah,
better.
we did-
Trish and Lita are way better.
Yeah, they've
but
done
they-
that.
They've
Um,
done that.
But Molly Holly was in the first one, but not as super
Not
Holly.
super
Molly,
Mighty
whatever.
Molly.
Mighty Molly.
Yeah, I don't know what that
whatever.
was. I've never seen that before. Yeah, Charlotte won.
Oh, this
You
match,
guys both predicted this
I did predict
correctly.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. as
I thought
winner?
Charlotte was going to go the distance, but
Who the heck did I pick?
I think you and I both picked.
Alexa.
I picked Ronda.
Oh yeah, I picked.
I think you picked
I
Alexa.
picked
Well, up until
Alexa came in first. You would have been pleased to see that.
I guess Vince had been going back and forth between Charlotte and Shayna winning,
Right.
course.
and that would have been a big push right away for Shayna.
Yeah.
And obviously, it came down to those two. And Shayna looked good too, but I thought Bianca looked better in the end.
Yeah, well, because Bianca was there for a long
Who
time.
do you think
doing
looked
it.
better, Bianca or Shayna?
Bianca.
Yeah, I could look way better.
But I think Shayna is now like the leader of the horsewomen. Like if Ronda comes back, I don't think she's in charge anymore.
Ronda did put out a meme saying like, "Oh, you thought this is when I'd come back tonight?" There you go. But
well, you know, when most people
Yep.
have great returns, no.
No, she'll come back for WrestleMania.
I will say in this match, for the first time in 15 to 20 years,
Oh,
maybe more, King made me laugh.
what did he
We'll
say?
talk. King was
Oh, one time he made me laugh.
like it is. Well, what did he make you laugh? at?
When Lana came out and was doing her dumb spiel, and she was talking about how she was the greatest WW champion or something like that, and he just blurted it out like, "Put success went right to her mouth," and it made me laugh.
It really makes no sense why they have King on commentary when he knows.
Especially him and Corey Graves together.
Yeah, like Corey is. Oh, when it comes to no, but the thing is Corey is at least informed.
Yes.
He knows
King-
who the wrestlers are.
Has no clue about any of these, and when you're bringing in half of this match is going to be filled with people King obviously knows zero about.
Yeah. Well, he
Like-
said at one point, and I think it was actual just his thought and his excitement, but he's like, "This is so great to see all these NXT women come up. This is awesome." Or he said something. Of course, he worded it weird. It was like, "Oh, I love seeing all these NXT females out here" or something. But like, it was real. I think he was impressed and excited, but also like, "What are you doing?"
Like, just have knowledgeable people, please.
Well, they changed the commentary at the last minute and,
Yeah.
and kicked what's his face
Vic
out
Joseph
of there.
is
Vic
off.
Joseph, you're out of here.
Who's not bad?
Tom Phillips, you're in. God
Phillips
damn
is
it.
good,
And Tom had been exiled
Yeah.
to NXT UK. Now he's the lead of Raw.
He and Nigel.
What a world.
He and Nigel have been very good too. I've actually
Yeah.
enjoyed the two.
And
of
he
them
did
together.
well with Worlds Collide
He did
too,
very good,
because
yeah.
Morrow was busy.
What a world we live in. You're going to London, you sack of shit. We need you back on Raw on our flagship, buddy. We've been grooming you for this. Wait.
Well, you know what was weird and dumb? You bring in Dakota, okay,
Yep.
but then you bring Tegan in way later.
Yeah, they
Why
don't
not-
cross at all.
Why not
Yeah.
have those two?
They did a disservice to both Dakota and
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah.
Big disservice to those two. That was a big.
Yeah, I didn't
yeah.
I did not like that
like
at all.
that, they looked like dweebs.
Not
Um,
like all the people they ruined in the men's rumble, but
Dweebs.
Shayna looked good.
yep.
Who else looked good? Oh, Shotzi. Wow, that is
Yeah.
crazy how they put Shotzi
Yeah, I was
right up
surprised
there.
to-
yeah,
It just
who
for-
is Shotzi?
Shotzi was literally like last
She just
month.
started,
She was yeah. She literally started like
That's
she
weird.
just signed.
She's
like
off the
2
Indies.
weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
He was literally
She has green hair.
yeah.
Yeah, that's about what I picked up from.
Well,
her.
so they had a
About 10
battle
minutes
royal on
Mercedes
NXT a
as
couple
well.
weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
Right?
and she eliminated Shayna.
But at
Oh.
least Mercedes.
Which
got
then
the
she had a
win.
match and she lost, of course. But
But I like that throwback where they're like.
I thought for a second she was going to do it again,
I
and I was
know.
going to love that.
did she have a match this week
Yes, and
Yeah, it
Shayna
was-
beat her.
against Shayna?
Yeah, Shayna like called her out because she
Right.
eliminated her and then beat
It was
her.
all right.
And it was quick. I mean, it wasn't a squash, but it was like a 5-minute match.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, I thought it was a good. A lot of people were not happy with the winner. A lot of people are vehemently against Charlotte.
They of course are going to have her win one.
They should have waited.
yeah, it's fine.
They should
I
have
don't know
waited.
who else could have won. Shayna's the only other
Shayna.
person.
Yeah, nobody would have liked that either, though. If you-
I think people would have really liked Shayna.
There's a lot of Shayna haters still, though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Or then is that done?
But the thing is
No.
with Shayna, like, I guess Shayna and Becky could be real good. But that's really strapping that rocket shade. But you know what? Shayna's 39. You can't
Yeah.
fucking wait around.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll get a rocket at some point. So Charlotte won. She gave a weird.
She got
Why
blooded
not-
up a little bit.
Why not? And Beth Phoenix got
Oh,
really
yeah.
bad.
Beth Phoenix was
That-
bleeding from the back of her head. Yeah, I didn't
Right.
see what happened.
Beth
but-
Phoenix, yeah, Beth Phoenix looked good. Natty turned on her. Does Beth Phoenix?
Beth turned on Natty.
Beth turned on Natty, right?
But wasn't that a call? Didn't like 2 years ago Natty
Yes.
get her or something?
Yeah.
Ooh, 69 days left till WrestleMania.
Very sexy.
Not 73, but
What?
71.
I got something for you.
71.
71 trivia. What starts in 12 days?
Hanukkah.
Starts in 12 days.
XFL?
Oh no! Why are you keeping track of that?
So no, I'm
Why
sorry,
did you
11
know?
days.
Because I guessed.
11 days. 11 days.
So are we watching the XFL
No, but
kickoff
it's just
as
insane
our chosen
that
one?
the XFL
Maybe.
is starting. The XFL is starting in 11 days, and
The Super Bowl hasn't
do
even
we
happened
even
yet.
know what's happening? Like,
Who's in the league? Name one team. A
The
single team.
Outlaws
yes, there's the
From
Outlaws.
where? What's their city?
lost.
Texas.
Vegas
Maybe
Outlaws?
li-
The
Vegas
Texas Outlaws.
Maybe Texas.
Chicago's Philly's got a
Enforcers, Chicago
team.
Enforcers. Are they
There
back?
is like
I
New
think
York
Philly's got a team.
Titans. Maybe.
So no,
Empire
we're not
Titans?
sure about.
Empire Titans.
So
Isn't
it was
that
something
the team
s-
that was in Albany.
It was something stupid.
So the answer is no. We're not confident in a single team name.
No.
I don't think I know a single starting quarterback.
Oh, the guy that's supposed to be in Pittsburgh. Only because when everyone in Pittsburgh got hurt, they're like,
Brad Maddox, not Brad Maddox.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Brad
What's
Maddox.
his name?
Landry.
Tommy Maddox.
You're thinking
Tommy
of
Maddox.
Brad Maddox is the
It's the one, right?
unsavory
The referee, the referee from WWE.
No,
What,
it's
okay, what are
Avery.
the teams?
We've got St. Louis Battlehawks,
Of course,
What?
obviously.
Dallas Renegades,
Oh, that's Wally's teams.
Houston Roughnecks,
What?
New York Guardians, Tampa Bay
Oh, what a
Vipers,
terrible name.
LA Wildcats,
Ooh.
Seattle Dragons.
Okay.
This is such a fucking Madden 07
Yeah.
expansion.
It's a
Right.
Tiburon.
They're showing.
yes, the Tiburons.
Yeah, the Tiburons.
I think they're showing me all the old teams.
The
too.
London Knights. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Bailey defeated Lacey Evans in a
Bleh.
boring match. Whatever.
It was on and did not watch a single second of it.
Yeah,
Fiend, another,
like Bayley,
another
but-
crappy one. Fiend defeated Daniel
This was
Bryan.
the best
They
Fiend
got-
I
match.
saw
got-
moments of this.
Got rid of the red lights.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
He sold somewhat. This was a strap match too.
This was a strap match.
And
Yes.
I was like, holy fuck, a strap match. Wow.
It was a you know what? Thank God for Daniel Bryan because
Yeah.
he's the only one who could obviously pull something
I
interesting.
wonder
out of
who
this.
decided it should be a strap match.
I think it's Bryan. I think Bryan has like a lot of creative control. I think he wanted the strap match.
well, I mean, he
His
worked.
back was gross.
he
at the
worked
end of this.
very hard.
Yes.
I will say that about it.
It
He
was
worked
kind of
very
boring
hard.
up until like we got some good near falls and stuff, but
Well, he got beat down for like
yeah.
15 out of 17 minutes.
But then when you're like, how far can a match go, or how interesting can a match be if a guy is invincible?
right.
You know,
This is a problem with people like Braun and Brock and other people.
it's not even that.
Like-
Brock is because we've seen Brock get pinned. Brock has lost before and will
He's
lose again.
as close to invincible as you could be.
Not,
If he wore a cup, he'd be invincible.
but the thing is Brian.
He's
Like,
got a secret cheat code in.
the Fiend is almost Undertaker-esque, where
Yes.
That's what
But-
they're going for, clearly.
yeah, clearly, but he's invincible. Which like
I mean, Taker was invincible.
yeah.
You could bury him alive, and his hand would still come out when lightning called.
There you go. Becky
But-
defeated Asuka.
I'm not looking forward to Roman's gonna win Elimination Chamber, and then Roman versus Fiend's where they're going, and that is going to be
Yeah.
Unwatchable.
that's going to be a rough match.
I was after the Rumble match last night. I'm not sure that I'm gonna watch WrestleMania. I might be out on that.
That's fine.
Join the club, Bill.
I was amazed because I don't know. Need to talk about it at the end or whatever, but like I don't think I've watched a continuous show from WWE
Since WrestleMania
since
for me.
WrestleMania. Yeah. So it's like all this stuff is different. It's like Daniel Bryan has the yes stuff back, and he has no hair, and Bailey's a bad guy. with
That's why
short
you
hair
gotta
and,
watch those vignettes
and all this other crap, and like
beforehand.
it's crazy how like I have not.
Well, you don't watch the product anymore.
I know. I felt like, oh wow, this is why I don't watch this shit anymore, because it's painful to get through. Becky defeated Asuka.
Good match.
That's another situation.
This is one where I love both competitors and I didn't even watch it.
This was a good match.
It was on and I was
Okay.
in the other room.
It was okay.
Putting clothes away or something less interesting. Or more
Becky
interesting.
won. Whatever.
Yeah, I thought this was well told. I like the kind of year-long story worth of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought the ending was good with the mist kicked up in the sky in the air. Thought it was good. Thought it was well laid out. I'm glad they went back to the Becky Asuka stuff a year later. That was good.
All right. Here we go. Drew McIntyre wins the Royal Rumble.
I'm glad that he won. That is it.
Yes, but
So we had Brock Lesnar come in and
Hero Uso.
literally one by one, eliminate each person until three guys came in and they eliminated all
let's-
three of them.
Let's go through this. So first, Elias, and Elias, I guess, will forever be number 2.
I
Wasn't
called
he
it.
2 last year?
I called it.
You both got that, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yep.
I feel like he'll forever be 2.
Yeah, because they want to do his stupid
Yeah.
little song intro.
And no one made fun of the fucking Houston Astros.
I was wondering about that.
I wonder if they asked
that
them
they
not
were like,
to.
please don't do that.
Oh, in
fucking
Astros
bad.
Park.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah.
bad. Fuck you. Too bad.
Please don't. I'm guessing that's what happened.
It's
like,
disgusting when people cheat in baseball,
Yeah,
like
it's
the Astros.
yeah, like Alex Cora.
yeah, like
it was
your
gross when he was in Houston.
your Red Sox in their video room. Although I've heard
I've seen no report on the Red Sox. I've seen no reports.
I heard some Yankee rumors too.
Yeah,
Because
they are cheaters.
Beltran was the Yankees bench coach, if you recall.
When?
Yeah.
What?
Well, there we go. Known
Oh, I don't
cheaters.
care about
New
baseball.
York
Who gives a
Yankees.
fuck about
18,
baseball?
2018, I think he was the
I don't
Yankees
remember.
bench coach.
Disgusting. Yankees.
Anyway,
So Elias and
yeah. So he
Brock smashes the not gimmicked
yeah,
guitar
wrong end.
string sides down on Elias.
Jesus.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
This is your favorite Brock.
so
Unhinged
dumb.
Brock Lesnar is your
this
favorite.
is the best kind of Brock when it looks real. And I get, hey, you guys just heard me on the fucking award show 2 weeks ago. I'm not a fan of Brock.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that you
But
enjoyed this.
I'm accepting that they're using him, and when he is used to his potential, I can appreciate it.
Okay.
Eric Rowan, why wouldn't Eric Rowan open up his cage and let that fucking thing out at him?
I
There is
don't
no-
know I don't
'cause
know what's in it, but I don't know why.
we're never gonna fucking know what's in there. It's gonna be Hornswoggle. That's
Box
what's gonna be.
Hornswoggle.
He was eliminated in 8 seconds. So see ya, dweeb Eric Rowan. See ya.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, let's
John
John Morrison is
that was unbelievable.
Bobby
Come
Lee-
on,
oh, John
you can't
Morrison-
defend
No,
that.
I'm not
you
gonna
can't
defend
9
defend that.
seconds
not going to defend
for the
John
newly
You can't-
introduced superstar.
Come on,
No,
John
there was
Morrison.
still plenty of
that
stuff.
was dog shit.
There's still plenty of stuff where it's just like,
You could have done anyone else. You
Yeah.
put John Morrison in there. Come on.
no, that's for sure. That's for sure. There's still plenty of people that
If I was him, I'd immediately just fucking quit. I'm out. I'm gonna go back to Impact. Fuck this.
Didn't count. Kofi Kingston lasted 5 minutes, getting his retribution.
well, the thing is,
It was not only was it him, it was Kofi, Biggie, and
And
Ray.
Ray.
All three of them dweebed out.
Jeez.
Well, at the
Biggie,
same
who they
time.
said is almost the same size as Brock,
Yeah.
lasted less than 1 minute.
He gave Brock his finisher and still got eliminated
Well,
immediately.
he's got a stupid finisher still, right?
Yeah,
Is it still that
uh,
he's got him and then he just falls
a
back?
hug, yeah.
That's stupid.
but still,
he lasted less than 1 minute.
Jesus.
But still, this is part of the ongoing story of the match where Brock is finally he's getting like you got to get the crowd invested, get the crowd hyped. Where you bring in guys like Kofi, Ray, and Big
Yes.
E,
crowd is hyped. What you don't do is knock them all
No,
immediately out.
yes.
Because then the crowd deflates.
Yes, you do with what you've got coming. If you've got a plan where you've got Drew coming, yes.
Crowd
you
is
can do
deflated
that.
at this point.
No, and then they came back huge. So what do you?
They didn't come back huge for a long
Oh.
time.
So I thought that was well laid out with the Kofi, with Ray, with Big E. They got too cute. Brock got him because you can't. You got to be quick with them. He got too cute. Who came in after that?
MVP was in there somewhere.
MVP. That was
Cesaro, Shelton Benjamin.
Why?
Then your champion of the Intercontinent, Shinsuke Nakamura, lasted 20 seconds.
Yeah.
20 seconds. He's got a belt. He has a title.
MVP was dumb because like MVP got no reaction. And why? What does
Yeah.
MVP do?
He had no reaction. He came out and got tossed. That was dumb.
24 seconds.
The only thing I kind of enjoyed was the Shelton thing where he
I like the
pretended
Shelton
to
thing.
like
Yes,
be
I like the
friends with
Shelton.
Brock, and then Brock threw him out. Like that kind of made sense.
I like them talking about his.
Shelton can be jobbed out, so
Yeah.
whatever.
I like the
fine.
Shelton thing.
Then after MVP, here comes NXT's own Keith Lee.
Oh God,
This is
Defend
good.
this. Defend it.
This was
this
good.
is where I
Yes.
just completely lost it.
And then Braun Strowman came in. So you have two guys that are big. Two big guys with Brock Lesnar.
And they both get dweebed out.
And
And they turn on each other with Brock Lesnar behind them.
but it's still the Royal Rumble.
Why would they turn their backs at the same time on
They
Brock
turned
Lesnar?
their backs.
They did.
So
He came from behind and snuck them out of the ring.
I think they
How
gave,
long were the two of them in for?
Ooh, let's see.
How
Keith
long was-
Lee lasted a full 3 minutes and 32
Oh
seconds.
boy, what a star!
Braun Strowman, he lasted nearly 2 minutes. 1 minute, 48 seconds.
Good
Keith
God.
Lee. They gave Keith a lot.
They did not.
They gave him
Yes,
3
they
minutes.
did. Yeah,
Give
3
him
minutes
3
is a
minutes.
lot against Brock.
That's sad that you think that's a lot.
It is. You know it is.
I mean, it is a lot to see Brock actually do stuff for 3
Yes,
full minutes.
exactly.
But that's not putting shine on a guy.
And sell for 3 minutes.
He didn't sell for. He sold for like a minute,
Um,
and then they turned on each other and fought one another.
but I thought Keith looked good. I think
Keith looked like a dummy. He
No.
looks like a stupid person.
no, he did not.
So did Braun. Braun always looks dumb, but
Braun knows.
They have ruined Braun. They just completely just ruined him. And I had no expectation that he would survive. For
I
a
think
long
then
time, but
they brought the crowd back with, okay, now we got two big hosses.
3.5
These
minutes
two
out.
guys have to get him out.
nope, they
Nope.
both get
Then they
dweebed.
both get him out. Then they both get tossed because they go at each other instead of focusing on Brock.
Is that when Ricochet came out after that?
yes. Then Ricochet
then
came
Ricochet.
And I was like,
and
oh
what
my
happened with
God.
Ricochet on Monday? Do you know?
He got hit in the dick by
Right.
Brock.
So they planted that seed on Monday.
out. Hey Murray, the last like 4 times Brock lost, how did he lose?
Only by dick.
Huh? Weird.
Yes, I know that. We know. And I've made this point already. I've made this point. But then it comes back to bite him in the ass. It comes back to get him. He kicks Ricochet in the balls. Then Ricochet kicks him in the balls. And fucking Claymore kicked out. And
Yeah.
he sold like a motherfucker.
Why did he have to kick Ricochet in the balls, though?
He just kicked him in the balls because he's a scumbag, Brock. He kicked him just straight in the balls out of nowhere.
Even though
And then
he
that was
should be able to
obviously-
throw Ricochet around the entire room, he's got to resort to a dick.
Because he's
Yes,
in
'cause he's a
theory
scumbag.
he doesn't respect Ricochet.
Yeah.
That's
Because Ricochet stepped to him and he just kicked him in
So
the
how,
balls.
how, Mike, if you were a wrestling manager, besides kick him in the junk, would you say is a good way to beat Brock Lesnar these days? Is there anything you can do to him?
Obviously, Claymore
no,
kick him.
no. There's nothing.
Give him the Claymore kick.
No, because he kicked out like 4 finishers.
You-
Claymore kick does nothing if he's not
also-
already bent over because he got
He
kicked
went
in
out of the
mouth.
ring and got up and got all mad, right?
No, he sat there for like 3 minutes.
What's a Claymore kick?
It's a drop
single
kick, a single
foot
leg
drop
drop
kick.
kick.
Drew's finisher.
But it's
you
like-
want me to, you want, okay, even though my last bet didn't go out, I'll bet another, I'll bet you $1. Brock loses at Mania to a Claymore kick.
A single? One Claymore kick?
Oh, no,
He's not that dumb. He's not that dumb.
He's going to do like 15 of them.
Okay.
No, I'm not taking that bet. 15 of them.
It's not going to be
Because that'll get him over real good.
It's not going to be that.
My finisher doesn't work.
It doesn't work the first 14 times.
But
Try again. If he claymores him in the dick, what happens? Is he spontaneously combust?
Hopefully.
Jesus Christ.
This is so
So
hard to
then
watch.
we get
So-
Drew.
Then we get the second half of the Rumble, which is better.
Right, and now, boom, you instantly make a star out of Drew. You immediately.
But he didn't do it. Ricochet's the one that hurt
But
Brock.
no.
Yes.
He did, but Drew still put him over.
Yeah.
The thing, because we know Ricochet wouldn't have been able to. Then Drew stood there, stared at him while two more guys came out. He threw him out, and Drew made it very his purpose
Yeah, his
to
intentions.
his intention.
Basically, another bad thing about the Rumble. As soon as he tossed out Brock, you knew he was winning. You're like, well, Drew is winning.
No, you did not.
I
With
even
Roman.
I even texted it. I texted it to you all. I said, Drew is now winning.
You did.
Obviously.
Yeah, because
But-
Roman was the only.
Would you have rather that or Brock go through 30 guys, go through 28
What?
guys
No.
to get to Drew at the end? Exactly.
It's better that he did it at halfway through.
Yeah, exactly. It's halfway through.
But I
You
still
get-
didn't enjoy that first half.
I thought the first half was paid off well
No.
with the Drew. Oh, you're so rock.
It was
100%
hard to watch.
Um,
I've watched
100%
every one of them, and this was hard to watch.
But this
You did
is.
end up finishing all of them?
he's seen them all, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them all.
But we know that Brock is number one. He is, of the past decade, he is the number one guy in WWE. Not saying
To a
he's the
fault.
best.
To a fault.
Yes. And not saying they haven't sacrificed a lot to him. But he is the number one guy, and you're not going to job him out like
I'm not
that.
saying
You're not going to
job him out. but
You're
my
not going to have
God.
Ricochet eliminate him because you're not going to be able to get anything out of that eventually. Unless you're not going to
guess.
have Ricochet pin him.
No.
You're going to have
Unless you do something interesting for once.
no, because Ricochet's got the charisma and the talking ability of a fucking snail.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
better
That's
than that.
unfortunate.
Not
He's,
really.
he's above Humberto Carrillo.
yes. That's not saying much.
All right.
But then the rest of that, then we get
We got
a big return.
Edge. So let's
What-
talk about Edge.
Before I just real quick, what happened to AJ Styles?
AJ
Shoulder injury.
from an Edge spear.
So, but he was supposed to, presumably, be in longer, but he wasn't supposed to do anything.
He got
was
himself.
No.
He
Okay.
got himself knocked out.
Yeah, he
for
told
sure.
he
He
most
told
definitely
somebody,
s-
toss me out.
Because then Carl Anderson, like, legit was looking at him like,
Wait.
all right, I guess we'll do something different.
Yeah.
All right. So then the return.
Yeah, Edge came back, which is
The Enigma.
the worst,
the worst
worst
kept secret of all time. But still, we still had our. We even said like there's a lot of sources saying this is
Yeah.
happening, but this guy had triple neck fusion or whatever the hell,
I wasn't.
and
Gonna
was
believe
out
it
for
until he showed up.
9 years.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
the most interesting thing about Edge returning is not Edge actually returning in the Rumble. It's what the hell happened from like you can never be bumped into the back,
Yeah,
spinal stenosis, triple neck fusion, 9 years out to now we're good with this.
Yeah.
Everything has changed. What is
And
going
it wasn't
on?
just like, let
And
him
also-
get in, wave to the crowd, and then get tossed over the
It's
top.
not like this guy has nothing else going on. He's a good actor. He's been on
Yeah.
Vikings. He had a pretty good podcast. The Edge and Christian show was pretty funny. He's an entertaining guy. He's got 2 daughters. There's a lot of stuff. He does not need to wrestle at all.
essentially.
So why is he back with this? That's the most interesting thing to me.
Yeah,
Like
medical-
you need like an explanation of like medical advancements
Yeah,
or
I don't.
it's not as bad as we thought. But
It's
why would
just
you
like
be
the-
out for 9
it's
years?
Just like the Daniel Bryan
Well,
thing, and just like
I
It's got to be
Yes.
he wanted to come back because he's
Yeah.
like it's
for
just-
sure. I get him wanting to come back. It's just
maybe
Yeah.
he had been cleared and WWE didn't want him to be, and then with AEW creeping up and them talking,
yeah.
That
He
literally
supposedly,
everybody?
talked
Yeah.
to AEW about coming in, and it seems like WWE got wind of that and
Oh, yeah.
and
which
squashed
he
it
could have
and-
used for
and
leverage.
found a way to get him back. Which, to be honest, is probably a good thing. He's back in WWE.
Yeah.
He fits better in
Yeah, wait.
WWE. He can be
Wait a
called Edge. He can do all of his crap.
Yeah.
Work a WrestleMania match every year.
Yeah, essentially, I guess he's signed 3-year deal for a lot of money, and he's only going to be doing like major
special
things.
stuff.
Like 12 dates or something.
Probably even less than that. Probably like
He's doing
the-
Saudi stuff though.
Is he?
Of
up
course
for it?
he
Yeah,
is.
Hey, you gotta get that big fat paycheck, man. He's probably doing 2 shorty
How fa-
shows. He'll do SummerSlam.
How long before we see Christian come back?
I don't know. The thing is I don't think anyone's really waiting with bated breath.
Is
for the
anyone
Christian
waited
to-
with bated breath for MVP to come back?
Well, no, but MVP was still wrestling.
Okay.
Oh, he
MVP
is?
was MVP was still an active wrestler.
Oh, I did not.
I mean, anybody's on their radar just to screw over other companies. So if Christian decides something,
Maybe Christian Cage back.
yeah, I'm back.
All he has to do is say on whatever media, hey, I think I'm going to start wrestling again. Things look good down in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
He will get a contract
Yeah, that's
offer.
true.
immediately.
true.
That's basically what Randy Orton did.
Yeah.
Tweeted out a freaking hotel sign and got a giant raise.
But yeah, good for Edge. You know, like I said, I don't understand how this stuff works.
I don't get it. It makes
Uh,
no sense to me. Why he
yeah.
would be out so long and
Magic.
now you're back.
Actual magic on his neck.
And yeah, like, and it was like if he takes one bump, and he was like the guy who would like console everybody who had neck
Yeah.
injuries and be like, "Welcome to the neck club." Like, I'm immediately gonna call you, make sure you're good, you're okay. Like Paige said that, like, she got knocked out by Sasha, and they basically said something, and immediately Edge called her, found her number, called her up, and like got her on the right path. Of, like, you're gonna be fine.
It
But-
could have been the whole like
It's weird.
WWE wouldn't clear him because they didn't want to take the risk.
right,
But,
now
they're
do.
doing it. They weren't clearing him just to save their asses. But he went to actual doctors who
Right.
didn't have a bias.
Yeah.
And were like, no, you can. Of course, there is a danger to it, but
Right.
you can wrestle.
I just hope he's all right. I like seeing him back. It just makes me nervous. I'm like,
That gray
oh.
beard's weird looking.
Yeah, he looks really weird.
He
looks old.
He looks
He does.
like he's in great shape, but his face
face
looks
is like-
incredibly weathered.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's just been through a blizzard.
Yeah, he looked like he had not
and
slept.
he didn't look like that on the Edge of Christian show.
No, he looked all right. Yeah,
Makeup, brother.
Yeah, makeup.
I guess. I don't know.
But hey,
I just
he-
hope he's all right.
he
He
looked
did. He
ripped.
looked good in the match. He sold well. He
Yeah.
moved all right. Like, hope he's all right.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna get the 3 matches
Oh,
right now
God.
for Mania are
That sucks.
Drew
Him-
versus Brock, Fiend versus Roman, and
Yeah,
Randy.
Randy versus Edge is not appealing to me at all.
Not going to watch if this is what it is.
I kind of hoped, like, when we first.
I am intrigued by the potential of hair versus mask, Mysterio versus Andrade, though.
Well, we'll see if they go that way.
I mean, that's such an old school thing.
I don't
That's
know
why
how
I
they
see
don't do
happening.
that.
Rey
So
Mysterio is saying aloud, like, this is what I will do. So
He's been
Of course
wanting
he
to do
will.
it.
Of course he will.
I know.
You know he will.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the culture.
I know.
He would totally be into that.
Why wouldn't Andrade agree to it then?
I'm sure Andrade
They
would too.
would be
It's
more than
whether
happy.
WWE wants to give him a pre-show spot to do this huge match or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
With all those other matches, it's almost not worth it. Like, is he going to lose his mask in
Well, that's the thing is right now there's
hour
nothing-
2 of 9 of WrestleMania? How are you going to remember that?
Right now there's no really big like. There's Becky versus Charlotte, I guess.
Yeah.
Bailey versus Shayna, Bailey versus Sasha. There's no really marquee match, and I get even though Hair versus Andrade and Ray isn't a big match. I guess you
It
could
could
really
be.
push
It could
the
be.
Hair versus. But
I mean, the people who do the WWE videos could put together
Sure.
a
They
crazy
can-
package.
You
for
can
that
make
match.
it work. It's easy to
The
make
history
work.
of the De Puestos. whatever
All right, so a few more props. Drew McIntyre was in for 34 minutes, 11 seconds. Samoa Joe entered number 29. Total match time was 1 hour and 50 seconds.
who came? So who came in after Edge?
after Edge, there was a number of people. It was
All the
King
big
Corbin.
big guys came in.
Then Matt Riddle came in, lasted less than 1
That
minute.
was an
Oh.
Matt
absolute
Riddle
joke.
jobbed to King Corbin.
That was just
That was so bad.
insane. Like that right there. Like Riddle's got to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Riddle should be on the top of the mountain, and like
And yeah, you would think he would have had a face off against Brock, but
Well, after an altercation in the back,
Yeah.
who knows what this is about? But
That's from also a source. That's,
from Ryan Sapp, but
Pro-
Sean
pro-
Ross Sapp confirmed
yeah,
it.
Pro Wrestling Sheet is not the most reliable of sources these days anymore. I
And
mean,
then-
it's not like they're putting fake shit out there like my boy Brad, whatever the fuck his
Yeah,
name
Brad
is.
Sapp.
But there are the site is like completely pro WWE news.
All I know is when we see this in like a year or something, when
Yeah.
on Matt Riddle's 365, and there was
Yeah.
3 cameras back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not real.
And then the last 6, they really backloaded it. It
Yeah.
was Orton, Roman, KO, Aleister Black, Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
And I like what Seth did.
I
Right,
like
his
Seth.
crew coming out
I
and
like
try to.
him bringing out his whole crew,
Yeah,
them
yeah.
continuing the story
I like
with
that.
Joe and KO. I thought, and then even Alistair.
Yeah.
No, that was good.
I like what he did. I like what they're doing with him now. Finally, he's on the right
He
path.
plays such a better heel.
Yeah.
I would.
does.
I really like Seth versus Edge. I think
Yeah.
Seth versus Edge should be good.
I was kind of hoping that Edge would, since he seems to be pro, well, from all of his interviews and stuff, podcasts, pro like younger dudes
Yeah.
and dudes he hasn't faced before, that he might do the Jericho thing where he faces people that he has never faced, like Jericho kind of like doing in his second act here. Or like, oh, I'm gonna go face Adam Cole. That's what I want to do.
That'd be great.
You know, like
But then there's still Vince. Vince
Yeah.
will be like,
Yeah.
nope.
yeah, he loves Edge too.
Yeah.
All right, so Drew won. He kicked out Roman.
Roman, yeah. Tossed him out.
People
Easy.
loved that Roman got kicked
Oh,
out.
man.
Of course.
Suddenly, they
Yeah.
turned back into they hate Roman again.
Oh, yeah. There
He was booed again.
You know, they did a certain, because the only guy who could be hated more is Corbin.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they tried. The only way he can be over, and he can be really over, is he has to have a heel run first.
Right.
They've done this before. I don't know why it's so hard for them to see this.
Well, they didn't do it with Cena, so
yeah,
they're
he
not going
never
to do
got
it.
fully over.
Right.
Never.
And they're not going to do it with Roman because they feel like the Cena thing. All right, Bill, you have any segments to name later? You weren't here last week, so I'm guessing no.
Not prepared. I have 2 questions instead.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
First, Ryan, what is the song you've been using as the intro outro? It's super weird, and I don't know what it is.
As the intro or the outro? They're
Both,
two
I
different
think.
songs.
What's the outro then?
It's this guy. What is his name now? He's a French musician,
Okay.
Janko Nalilovic or something like that.
Like the jeans.
He exactly. He makes these things called like it was these albums from the 70s, and it's like his take on popular music. So it'd be like it was called like the Compendium of whatever. So it'd be like the Compendium of Pop Music by Janko Nalilovic or whatever. And it'd be all these like 10 songs of like him making weird versions of pop songs with no singing. Oh, or a little bit of weird singing.
Yeah, no actual
Yeah,
words.
yeah.
Okay. Super weird.
They're all really good though. Like there's like a whole rock one, and it's like it's got like flute in it and all kinds of weird stuff, and it's sweet.
Huh. Interesting. And Mike.
And the beginning song is what's their name? They came back. This is shit.
I don't know.
The two guys, Black Keys.
Oh, okay.
Beginning of the song is a
Okay.
Black Keys song from their new album.
Where's my
Don't sue us.
my metal dollar, Mike?
I need to go to the bank.
You owe me a
tomorrow
metal
to-
dollar.
There's a thing over here of silver dollars.
Yeah.
No,
They're
that's
in
50
there.
cent pieces. That
Oh,
doesn't
they're
count.
50-cent pieces. I thought they were dollar pieces.
No.
All right. Questions answered?
Questions answered. Well,
All right.
one of the questions was answered.
Worlds collide real quick.
Very good.
Great show.
Enjoyable.
good.
Kaylee Ray defeated Mia Didn't
Dark
see
match.
it.
Didn't see it. That'll be this week. I assume.
Finn Balor defeated Ilya Dragunov.
Pretty good match.
Yeah.
Not bad. Jordan Devlin won the Cruiserweight Championship from Garza, and Swerve Scott and Travis Banks were in there.
Which
This
is
was
interesting.
kind
to
of
see.
This was
kind of screwy. Like there were some messed up moves in here. I feel like.
thought.
Yeah, there were a couple of messed up spots.
It
But
just
it was good.
It was too compressed for 4 dudes. Is what
It
I
was
thought-
12 minutes. A Fatal 4 in 12 minutes.
I thought it was a great match, but I think
I don't understand Devlin.
I understand putting it on Devlin.
I understand giving Devlin something, but
taking off of Garza.
Cruiserweight, I don't know.
I don't think it was a good idea to take it off Garza. That dude was just getting
But
super red hot.
my hope is they're like he deserves a better belt, but I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I still don't think they respect that belt, so it doesn't.
It'll be
feel good for
interesting to
Jordan
see
Devlin.
if when they start moving it overseas and stuff, if this elevates the cruiserweights or
Maybe
not.
Swerve Scott looked real good in this match. I thought he was great. It was nice to see DIY reform and come back and face Mustache Mountain in just a fantastic
It's good,
tag
and
match.
they had two babyface teams have a babyface match, and it still worked.
yeah, I
You can
loved
do
it. I loved
Yeah.
them like bullshitting around
Yeah.
for a little while. Like that was just fun and good shit.
It was good. It was fun. Rhea Ripley defeated Tony Storm.
Yeah,
was
this
okay.
match
It was
never
okay.
really-
Should have been better.
yeah,
It also, though, if you're gonna let these two have their brawl, it has to be more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was short.
Like they can do it, but they try to make it like a slugfest, but it doesn't go long enough for it to like matter.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. Has Rhea lost it a little bit, or is it just it was just a weird match for her?
Tony has gotten weird, which I mean they're doing that with their character, but I don't know what to make.
I
of
just
Tony
don't
Storm
think
anymore.
they gave them a lot of time.
They certainly didn't.
They did not.
Tony was in the Rumble, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was also.
She
on
got
the
a big
Rumble.
pop too.
She's great. Imperium defeated Undisputed Era in their 8-man
Yeah,
tag
very
match.
good match.
Very good match, and Bobby knocked Wolf the fuck out.
He sure did.
Ooh.
Kicked
him dead in
right,
the face.
right on the chin.
Ouch.
Don't tuck that.
Wolf
chin, man.
said it was his fault.
"Yeah, he tucked
He
his
said
chin.
like
you
I'm
see
okay,
it."
and it was my fault. Like he actually did a very good thing to like whether it was or not, and he did
You
tuck his chin.
see him tuck
Yeah.
his chin,
But he
and then
said,
fucking
like,
got nailed
I'm
right
okay.
on.
The medical staff, like, thankfully Drake knew what he was doing and got me out of there.
Yeah.
The medical staff did a great job. Also, it
And
was
good
my
for
fault.
Drake being like,
Get him out
who
of here.
cares
Yeah.
how long this match is? Get this dude out of here.
Yep.
It was 30 minutes almost.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can't let a dude like that, like, shake it
Yeah,
off.
get him out of there.
Yeah, no, when he tried to, like, stand up outside the ring, you could see him, like, not be able
And
to.
they still had a terrific match.
And you could see Bobby Fish, like, oh, no. Like, you could see a look on his face, like, oh.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby
But-
was obviously.
Is there anyone in the entire realm of wrestling that is a better seller than Kyle O'Reilly?
No, he is.
So good.
He somehow got chopped in the chest and fell forward instead of back, and it made it look fantastic.
Is he the one that did? Oh, was that Cole? No, that was Cole a couple weeks ago, where Walter chopped him and he did a backflip.
He
from
did
the
that
chop.
in this match too.
Yeah, that
But
was
no,
awesome.
At one point, he got chopped, and instead of like flying backwards, he like just fell into Walter, and it looked fantastic.
His one thing where he was it last year or was it War Games? I forget, where he got hit with a chair or something, and he went down to a knee and he popped back up with his fists up, like ready to fight, and then he fell back down and fell to the ribs.
Yeah.
That's one of the best sells I've ever seen. Like, no, I'm like, oh, no, I'm not.
He had one in this where he was in the corner. I don't know if it was Walter or one of the other guys, but he was getting hit in the corner, and he was shaking it off, and he got fired up and like yelled in the guy's face.
Yeah.
Got 2 hits in, took one more shot, and went down.
Yeah.
Just went dead.
He is awesome. He is one of my favorite wrestlers. Legitimately one of my favorite wrestlers.
But this
on
match,
NXT.
all 7 of these dudes look good,
Yeah.
except for because Wolf
Right,
was
well, he's
gone.
knocked out.
But
so.
the other 7 look good. They made Walter just an absolute monster, of course.
This
Bobby took the pin, of course.
Yeah, of course he did. This idea of Worlds Collide in like 5 years is going to be fun. If they like keep these brands separate,
Right.
that's what they need to do. When there's like an NXT Japan and an NXT Spain or whatever the fuck, and an NXT Mexico, and they never face each other, but then they face each other once a year at Worlds Collide, that could be so good
And the
if
NXT
they
UK
keep
just
them
got
separate.
NXT UK just got some sort of TV deal, so it doesn't look like they'll be going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. All right. That
But
was
yeah, the Devlin thing. Devlin
I don't feel-
deserves a belt for sure.
Sure.
That dude needs to have a strap on him.
he needs something to do. I just don't know if this was the
I
thing to
hope
do.
that means we see him in NXT, but I don't know.
Yeah,
But
probably not.
taking the belt off of Garza, I don't think that was the right idea at all. That dude is super over and just getting more and more over.
Well,
And-
maybe he'll squish
and-
the Fiend and they'll put him on top.
The cruiserweight belt itself needs a super over dude to hold it for a long
Right.
time, desperately.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, they need a guy like Garza who's super over to hold it for like a year.
How long
get
did
it more
Andrade
interesting.
have it? He had it
Never.
for-
He
No?
never had a cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight,
belt.
no.
But it's like when Pac had it.
Yeah.
Neville had it for a while.
That
That
was-
kind of
It did.
warmed it up a little bit, but then he lost it. All right, a couple of quick notes here. We had some potential movement. Luke Harper potentially, according to sources, going to New Japan, which is not
He'll do great.
surprising.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome over there.
I want to see him fight Stone Pitbull, of course.
Another weird one. Lance Archer may leave New Japan and go to AEW, which
You
is
say that is real smoke to that fire.
yeah,
Real- Is that right?
Well, enough of these guys do it. They're going to have some kind of relationship.
very interesting.
the thing is, if he goes to AEW, and he could be a huge star.
Sure.
Huge
Absolutely.
because
Literally, he'll be bigger than everyone.
yes,
Yeah.
he will be feet above everyone
Yeah.
and look like a monster. And I don't know, get rid of. You can immediately,
Fire
I don't
Jake Hager.
yeah, fire Hager,
Fire
fire
Wardlow.
Wardlow.
Yeah.
Like just have
I'd fire Wardlow before Hager.
you know,
We'll see how he does in that cage match coming up. But
Yeah.
like you got to book him. I think they can
yeah,
create some sort of crazy
Monster.
gimmick for him because he could be a superstar.
Taya potentially going to WWE.
That makes sense.
Well, until her husband quits.
Yeah. Killer Cross apparently going to WWE, getting a mega push.
oh yeah, they say he may go straight to main roster push.
Going to get a mega push apparently. Jazzy Gabbert quit NXT UK or got fired. I'm not sure.
I'm
Yeah,
happy.
it's weird because it was also part of the storyline
Where
where
she's quitting her partnership. Or whatever.
yeah, and then
And she's out officially.
yeah,
Good, because they've misused her since she
yeah,
signed.
it seems like
Yeah,
They used
she
her as
was
a heater
awesome.
who never did anything.
Yeah.
She was
that's-
awesome in the Mae Young Classic, but got hurt and was out for a long time and
And then
hasn't gotten it
she was
back.
huge when she came in, but she was just a heater and it never went anywhere.
Casey Catanzaro apparently is back in NXT.
She got a pop. It was nice to see her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for her. Glad she's back. Sting is
Yeah,
going to get that payday, Saudi blood money payday.
really they're talking
Potentially,
about that?
he's coming back for a Saudi payday.
Good.
Wonder if he'll actually face Undertaker at some point.
Oh, Sting, you dummy!
Sasha wasn't in the Rumble. AJ Styles is injured. Riddle and Brock had a quote-unquote fight. Io Shirai out for 2 months with a knee injury.
What
That
happened?
sucks.
Just
It was that
Happened in a match on NXT,
it was that
right?
dive on the last episode of NXT from Tony. Tony
Oh,
fell
right.
on her funny and
Yeah,
busted
yeah,
her
yeah.
knee.
Anything real quickly? Anything?
I thought Io was going to insert herself in that. I thought it was going to become a three-way, but I guess not anymore.
not. Yeah.
hurt. Anything interesting come out of NWA Hard Times for you? Mike?
I enjoyed Hard Times. I thought it was a really quality
We saw
pay-per-view.
Ricky Starks win the
Ricky
television
Stark
belt.
is crazy good.
We
Him versus Chester Trevor Murdo
in
for
the finals.
Yes.
The guy who was in the tournament was like, when the things came out, when we watched the episode, I was like, well, don't think I can win that match. Hey, Chester.
I love that guy. I did look up the actual theme song for him and
Oh,
not
yeah.
Murdo.
Yeah, yeah.
and it's like default Southern
Yeah.
guitar.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing.
Not biscuits and gravy.
No.
Flip Gordon fought Aldis.
Yeah,
Right.
it really kind of after watching it, I kind of forgot like, oh wow, Flip Gordon's a really good wrestler.
Oh, yeah. He just has disappeared because no one cares about RH.
Yeah.
I just remember him doing a thing where he lands on his back and pops up and lands on his back and pops up
Yeah.
and lands on his back and pops
Also, he does a backflip and rips his pants off.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He was the first one I saw do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thunder Rosa and
She won.
Allison Kay was a very good match.
Thunder Rosa won the women's belts.
Oh, good.
But yeah, it was good. I don't know if they need it.
What about Scott Steiner versus Aaron Stevens?
Oh man, that sadly did really never
Didn't
really,
win it for you?
Oh, wow.
really never picked up steam.
Wait, I thought Scott Steiner was supposed to be fighting.
Yeah, I thought it was a 3v3.
What's his
Oh,
name?
that happened already.
Robert.
That
I thought he was
happened.
supposed to be
Oh no,
fighting
that
Robert.
happened
That
already.
happened. That
That
happened a couple
already
weeks
happened?
ago.
Yeah, that happened the next
It was the
episode.
week
And
after
William
we
died.
Shit happens fast.
Well, he had an open mic. Did we talk about his open mic where they had to
Oh,
bleep
man.
him out a bunch of
Yeah,
times? And he
bleep
said,
him out.
what did he say instead of calories? He's like, you all fat with your
calorie or
with your
something.
calendars.
Yeah, something
You
funny.
don't watch your calendars. Like, oh God.
Of course.
But no, Hard Times was good. I don't know if they needed to. I don't know if it needed to be a pay per view, but it was good. They announced their next pay per view.
Did Marty
Crockett Cup.
showed up at all?
Marty didn't show up. No.
Okay. Yeah, they're doing that's the next one, the Crockett
Crockett
Cup.
Cup in
So another,
April, which is
another-
good.
Another tournament.
And they signed Sean Mooney. to an
What?
announcing deal.
Like
Oh my
1989 WWF backstage announcer Sean Mooney?
Yep, Sean
Okay.
Mooney. But yeah, no, it
Because
was,
they don't have enough podium announcers. They've already got like 5. Okay. Mike, it's time for our new favorite segment of the week.
Oh yeah.
Mike's favorite wrestler
This
of
is
the
so
week.
stupid.
Favorite
This is so dumb.
in quotes.
Mike's favorite
Favorite wrestler. This
Everybody's
week.
Slim J.
be
This is so
random?
dumb.
everybody's
Is that a favorite random.
everybody's new favorite segment.
Who do we-
Mike,
JD Hogg. He's active, also known as Jake Harrison Hogg and JH Hogg. He's 45 years old. He's a freelancer, singles wrestler, tag team wrestler. He's from Kokomo, Indiana, USA. He is a male, 6 foot 262.
I like how the information is just
He
worse every time.
27-year in-ring experience. His wrestling style is a brawler. He began
45-year-old
February of
brawler.
'92.
We'd
This
love
is
to see
worse
him.
than my top 5.
It is.
Let's see. His
Book Club
last
was better than
his
this.
last match was he had a match in January 9th of 2018.
Oh,
But
wow.
he's still active.
He lost to Mike Blade.
Oh,
I
Mike
can see
Blade.
that. Yep.
Next
And
week's wrestler
he
of the
lost
week
to Mike
has
Blade.
already been chosen, Mike Blade.
He lost to Mike Blade at the Riverfront Festival in Seguinjaville, Tennessee, USA.
Oh!
All right, Wally, do anything besides this.
Wally, it's time for a top 5.
Oh,
Top 5 wrestlers of the week?
Lost to the
Top five.
Avengers. The Avenger.
Top 5 things to do in Sheboyganville, Tennessee. Go ahead.
Top 5 U.S. cities that I have visited.
Leave.
Number Arizona.
Number 5, Chicago. Number 4,
Got to
Seattle.
give reasoning.
No, I don't. You wanted a top 5. That's what you wanted. You wanted
All right.
a short segment.
Okay.
We like
all right,
Seattle.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Number 4, Seattle. Number 3, Philadelphia.
What?
Number
What?
2, Nashville. And number 1, New York
Dallas.
City.
Oh, wow.
Number 1, New York City?
Yeah.
Wow, it's so easy to go there. I think
Exactly.
you'd be jaded
That's why.
about that.
No, because I enjoy going to the city.
I don't
each
have
time I go.
I don't have a problem going to the city. I'm just like, oh, I can always go. So
And
who
Philadelphia
cares?
goes so high because I was surprised how much I liked it.
I've never been.
Why did you like it though? Why
Can
did
Can I
it
give
rank
you the
so high?
Cormac Farrell scouting report in Philadelphia from college?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's where the ugliest women in America live. According to Cormac Farrell.
Wow.
Wow.
Cormac, you're going heel on this show.
Jeez.
My God. Sorry, everybody in Philadelphia.
I've never been.
It's Cormac. That's Cormac's.
said.
That's Cormac's hot take.
Nashville got number 2 because you could walk into any bar and hear live music. Every
Okay.
single
Oh,
bar,
boy.
every single bar. Live music.
Pullman was down there.
A lot of live music. A lot of Led Zeppelin country cover.
Not
live
even, not
music.
even just country. There was bars that were just playing like rock. It's
Okay.
not just country.
Rock
Yeah.
music. What?
You can see the Nashville DeFazio Preds.
I would love to go see one of their Smashville.
Smashville.
Yeah, because they're like that. That
All
arena
right.
is downtown.
Is next week your top 5 worst cities in America?
Ooh, I could do that.
Okay.
We'll see.
I know what number 1
San
is.
Francisco's got to be.
Yeah,
Fuck
because
San Francisco.
Francisco's your number 1 least
Even though
favorite city.
it would be on my top 5 cities I visited. That
Yeah,
would be
like-
one of them.
Yeah,
If-
but he doesn't like San
He
Francisco.
sure does
If
not.
at
my
all.
car hadn't been broken into, it probably would have hit top 5.
Oh. All right, that's it. We are next going over last week's episode of AEW Dynamite. That was on the Jericho Cruise,
Veracruz.
part 2. And there's a third Jericho Cruise coming up.
Yeah, a year from
Yeah, a year from now. So book your tickets now. All right, that's it. Wally, get working on that replacement.
Okay.